Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Divine Kundalini channel. I wanted to talk today about something a little bit different, and it's come through for me to express a few things because a lot of people's sexual energy is waking up, and this beautiful divine energy that is such a gift is known when the sacral in females really begins to open, and this is happening a lot on the planet at the moment with the awakening of the divine feminine, with us becoming more safe to be in our body. And I know for some of you it may not feel that way, but as the earth is raising its vibration, we are being forced to move into a state of clearing. And what this does is allow the density to be shifted from our vibrational field, and it's actually then allowing us to feel more safe in our body. Now, the biggest part of this is the clearing. So what we need to do is have a type of practice or a ritual, however it works for you, to perform these clearings. Now, myself, I'm shamanically trained. I also am a Kundalini and Usui Reiki master. I also work obviously with Kundalini energy, and all of these modalities work to assist in the clearing of the energetic field, the clearing of the density that has caused and created blockages over lifetimes, timelines, generational, you name it, we have got it in there. And that is stopping us from actually living the embodiment of who we truly are. And when we say who we truly are, we hear it a lot. But what does it mean? It means that the Kundalini energy is a very, very natural energy. It is our divine expression. It is unadulterated, unlimited life force energy that is the purity of consciousness. It is almost as if she can show you the life that you never even fathomed could exist. Now, when we hear a lot about Kundalini, we hear that, there's a bit of fear there. We could interpret that there's a bit of fear there. And that's very, very normal, because it is actually all these distortions and all these blockages that are creating that fear. So when we talk about clearing our energy channel, clearing our field, a lot of these energies and entities, if you would like to call them, have a type of consciousness, and they can whisper to us. They've often been there for a long time. They are the ones that are feeling the fear. Now, because they've been with us for such a long time, or because we may not know the difference between them and us, we can be actually feeling this fear as if it is our own. Now, it's really, really important at this point in time to know that if you keep getting drawn back to something, it's because something greater is trying to put you on a pathway. Now, when we can tap in and differentiate between these different energies, between these, even give them personality names if you like, identities, and focus and hone in on the one that actually is drawing you towards this, that's drawing you towards Kundalini, that's drawing you towards your spiritual evolution. And let's just focus on that one for a second. And when you focus in on that part of you, does it feel like there's any doubt there? Just that part. We're going to ask all the other parts to step aside for a second. Does that part have any doubt? Because quite often we have the part that's trying to get our attention, and then we have a whole lot of other stuff that's trying to make us not listen to that part. Now, I see this a lot, especially doing what I do in the realms of shadow work, of clearing, working with Kundalini energy, full stop, because there's so much out there about how people's journeys haven't been handled in the correct way. And to be honest, even saying that in the correct way, I'm not entirely sure that that even exists either. See, if you see a lot of things on YouTube, online, there's a lot of people speaking of what they wish they knew before Kundalini awakening, what they wish someone had told them, what they wished had happened. And I get it, because I went through the same thing. But what do all those videos tell you? I think every single person who had a Kundalini awakening could say that, could make that video. It's that all of our experiences are unique, that it's all designed to happen as it does, and that the only thing we can do is differentiate between which voice has our highest and greatest purpose in the foreground. Because when we talk about spiritual guides, galactics, anything like that, it all has its own agenda. Everything has its own agenda. Yes, it can assist us, it's beneficial on our journey and part of our soul's evolution, yes. But Kundalini is the only energy that exists that has no agenda other than to show you what's possible in this manifested life, other than to show you everything that you can become, to show you everything you can be, and to guide you and lead you so lovingly that you can't stop it into the space that you really get to see, understand, and know who and what you truly are. But all of these other things have to go. And so working with whatever resonates with you, if you want to work with shadow work, if you want to work with clearing in the ways that I've suggested, reach out. We can do one-on-one sessions. But it's very, very important, especially at this time in evolution, because we are waking up, we are on our ascension process, and we are going to have it happen, and it can be really uncomfortable unless we give the time and space to let ourselves work through these things. Because this ascension is happening, whether we want it to or not. And when we have the right tools, the right practices, the right support network, it can make it so much easier. In the beginning of 2025, I'm setting up a container in which I will do Kundalini transmissions. Now, these transmissions can help your life in so many ways. It is so significant on the path because it doesn't just work to clear, it works to align. It works to center the energy, ground you in your body, create a safe space in your body to be able to feel safe there. It allows you to achieve clarity in so many aspects of life that you, all of a sudden, you just start making sense and about things, and you start seeing them in different ways. You start choosing you over something that you've always done before, or you start becoming aware of what you do and you don't really want. Now, all of these things are because your vibrational field is constantly being influenced and has been influenced for a very long time. So, when we get working on our field, we can start to increase our awareness by clearing away any and all distortions that exist. And it's on the vibrational level, and it can be so subtle. But first we need to admit it. We need to see it, we need to feel it, and let's differentiate between what part of you that wants it and what parts are scared to be gone, to be cleared, to no longer have influence over how you live your life. I hope this helps.